Hello, all the crazy people out there. My name is Dragonite. Welcome back to Golden Sun, Dark Dawn. Last time we did a lot of exploring on the Great Sea, and today we arrived in this Haroon village here, and I believe there's a few things that I'd like to do. Starting with this cave beneath town, which has somewhat of a log rolling puzzle and also of a rock smashing puzzle I see, and a mercury genie who I'd like to persuade to join my party. Let's see. So where do I need to push things? I think let's start by pushing this way. I think that's the only thing that I can do right now. And if I push that there, I can sort of start to work my way inside. And if I go back. All right, there we go. Hello, Mercury Genie. How are you doing this fine morning? Afternoon, whatever. You're not going to fight me. All right. That one was pretty easy. Spring. This hopeful spirit represents the water that bubbles from springs and is found in Haroon Village. Spring's water is supernaturally refreshing. Alright. Don't know what effect you have. I suppose we can go into the genie menu and restore HP with healing spring water. I guess that makes sense. Alright. Let's exit out of there. That was pretty easy. Good way to start things off, I think. And now I think it's time to do probably a little bit more work. Leave town. We're going to go out this way, and we're going to see what awaits us inside this tower here and inside this cave. Alright. This cave that's half in shadow. The Haroon Channel. There's a treasure chest. There's a destroyed ship. There's some shadow fog down there. How do I get down there? I don't see any immediately obvious way of getting down there. Oh, there's a, okay, an interior section with some fancy ruins. Ladder, which I cannot descend at the moment, I think, because I'm gonna have to push that block in front of it. A seesaw. Can I by any chance use crush or pound or anything like that on this? I can. That's extremely funny. I don't know if that's gonna have any puzzle implications, but still. What does this say? Rules of the playground. No hitting the seesaw. Someone could get hurt. Well, it's a little late for that. So, there's another treasure chest here, and if I could grab my stylus, I could move this block sideways. And how exactly am I gonna get up there? I think... Okay, so you can only move in that shadowed region again. This is 2 tiles away, so even if I was able to... can I pound this? And, yeah, okay, so I can pound this. Oh, alright, it's not just a simple raise and jump, it's actually gonna, like, springboard me over. That's neat. Lucky Cap. So, I'm not usually all that into luck-related stats in video games, but where is the Lucky Cap? If I were to... That was given to Tyrell, right? Was that not given to Tyrell? Who got the Lucky Cap? That was given to Tyrell. Oh, it's this one at the end. That's gonna keep my defense the same, and presumably increase luck or something like that. If I were to give this, would this... Alright, Karis's defense go up a little. Sveta's defense actually goes up a lot. So we're gonna go, let's give that to Tyrell and equip the Lucky Cap. Alright. Not too bad. So this is, this is not just an old ruin. This is a playground area here. And I don't know... There wasn't a way for me to get across there, was there? Oh, you know what I bet I can do is, I bet I can go, use Crush over here, and that'll backflip me up onto the, Alright, yeah, this is all coming together now. That's a good one. I like that. Making use of the playground. Alright, so we can climb down here, and... This looks suspicious. What's the deal with that? Alright, we've got another seesaw. Alright, this is gonna keep going. This is actually pretty big. Let's see, that's a Rock Smash Rock. Let's see what'll happen if I go and seesaw my way over here. We're going to break the rules of the playground a little bit and use that to do some fancy acrobatics. Everything's more fun if there's like a significant risk of bodily injury, isn't there? Alright. It's the first rule of being like a kid, you know? So now we can go and push this to the side. No. Let's go and use move on this, and then I can just jump over. That's also going to make us a little shortcut. By the way, what's that tunnel thing? It's all blocked by driftwood and stuff, so I don't... It doesn't look like on the map you can really go in there. That's Kaba. All right. What is it, Kaba? Who are you guys? We might ask you the same thing. Relax, Kaba. I think these people are alright, or at least not monsters. Kaba, I feel like I've heard that name. Maybe back in Haroon Village? We did talk to old Grandpa there. Haroon Village. Small village on Haroon Island was home to some ancient ruins with a legacy of traditions. It is famous for the local seaweed. Yeah, I noticed. Anyway, from Iken the Storyteller. Iken the Storyteller. Is that supposed to be a pun? I'm suspicious of puns. That's my grandfather and my father. So that's Dad, who fell down and broke his leg or something. You must love fishing to go under these conditions. You're fortunate that we can help you. Alright, so who's got the healing spells? I want to say Amedia's got the healing spells. Fortunate that people don't break their legs. Yeah, a little late for that, isn't it, Tyrell? I'm glad you're here. With Dad's leg broken, I didn't know what to do. I'm not sure they can help us, son. I don't see a stretcher or anything like that. We don't need a stretcher. You're going to walk out of here on your own. Is that a threat, Amedi? I mean, Reef? They both have blue hair. It's hard to tell them apart. I know that sounds crazy, but just relax and let us work. Hey, it was Amedi who has the healing spell, not Reef. Never mind. Did you see that, Dad? When he was doing that, he filled up with light, and then put the light in you. I didn't see anything, but my leg doesn't hurt anymore. Let's see if I can stand up. You did it! It's like I was never hurt. I can even jump on it. A minute ago, you couldn't move at all. Who are you? I am Laugh. That's who I am. Just some nameless heroes, huh? I'll remember that. If you need help, if you need to keep your secrets, that's fine, but thank you. If you ever visit Haroon Village, stop by our house. We don't have much, but you're always welcome. Hey, I was gonna say that. As for Iken the Storyteller, anyone in town can point you to our house. Alright. We did go and visit Iken, and I guess... Alright, you better slow down, mister, before someone else breaks their leg. So we did go and visit Iken, and I guess after this I can stop back there and see what he's got to say. There are all kinds of detours I like. Probably time to move on now. These are the kinds of detours I like, I think is what she said. So that was an amusing little side trip. And I see, okay, so I can actually just go around the ship and get to this treasure chest. So what's in here? That is going to be a Muramusa, which I believe is one of those legendary swords coming from Japan in this case. Muramusa. Sword of Dusk. Oh, it's cursed. Does raise attack by a lot, but it is a cursed item, and I don't know if I really want to equip a cursed item. I'll think about it. Is it possible to remove curses from cursed items, or just is that something that you have to like? There was more to explore, but I do want to go back to the village now. Is that something that you just have to like live with and then go to the sanctum if you want it removed from your person? Anyway, let's go back to the village over here, and we can go and talk to Iken. And do I need healing? I don't really need healing. I'm not gonna go heal. Iken was in this house, I believe. Alright, old man, what do you have to say? Alright, they're both home safe. You are not actually who I meant to talk to. It is the warriors who saved my son and grandson. I thank you most humbly. I understand that you have also used a strange power to mend my son's bones. May I see this power? Thank you. It is much appreciated. Can you move a physical object to... can you move a physical object so that I can see the power work? Oh, that's what this is here for. I also see the shadow on the ground is actually going in this direction. We didn't actually move it, sir. That's the light I saw. Oh, alright. That's it, the light that somehow made Dad's leg better. When Kaba told me about the ceiling light, I thought, is this them? Turned out it was indeed. Wait, is this actually story stuff, or is this just a very extended side quest? Wait, this kid can see synergy somehow. It's not just the kid, the old man sees it too. Synergy is the power of the mind. How can a non-adept see it with mere eyes? So that light is synergy. You must be the ones then. The ones? Whatever could you mean? The ones to go to the watchtower on Warriors Hill. Warriors who wield weapons are not weapons. That are not weapons. Watchtower. Excuse me? No. Can I go back to that? If it doesn't come up again, I'll just go into the encyclopedia and see it there. Weapons that are not weapons. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. Weapons not of steel or wood. The warriors who use them should gather at Warriors Hill. I understand. Warriors who can fight and defend without weapons or equipment. Adepts, obviously. Is that from your ancestor stories? The stories that have been handed down to you. They're not mere stories. They're part of a prophecy, a message from the past to the future. And what exactly does the message say? When the light of Luna reaches the sunken tower, all falls into darkness. What began in beauty ends in terror. Shun shadows, walk in light, and escape the eclipse's blight. That's a tongue twister. That certainly sounds like an accurate prophecy. This is no prophecy. Prophecies deal with the future, but this is our present, my friends. Kraden. Shut up. The tower in Belinsk was a machine built by the ancients to advance their art of alchemy. It was powered by light, but it worked too well. They must have started it up as we did, probably with similar tragic results. But what did they hope to accomplish? Maybe they were trying to do something that we can't do with synergy. Of course, something beyond the four great elements of fire, earth, air, and wind. Given the results, we can theorize that they were trying to manipulate the fundamentals of darkness and light. The Janai once ruled all aware as well as the four elements, but they craved yet more power. At that stage, if you seek more power, you're essentially grasping at omnipotence, are you not? That is a good term for it as any. Absolute mastery over all things. Is that even... They wanted to do that through synergy? The prophecy of the Watchtower, there we go. Foretells that its champions will be clever. Exactly. So what is this Watchtower? That's not gonna really say much. It just tells me kind of what I already know about it. Alright, we'll need more information. What can you tell us about the tower itself? Nothing. I'm the village storyteller for an island you've probably never heard of before. What else do you want from me? You have me there, sir. I do what I can. Alright. You guys... Kraden, if you don't knock it off, I'm sending you to the retirement home after this. Oh ho, it hurts. Too rich. Alright, someone make it stop. I like this old fella. I like you as well. Excuse me? Yes. We should, of course, get back to business. Right. If I don't tell you what the Watchtower champions are meant to do, then I fail completely. Then by all means, speak. Thank you. We don't know if the Watchtower appears where it did because the warriors have gathered there, or if the warriors met because the Watchtower was there, but we do know that Warriors Hill was where it happened. Why were these warriors drawn to the Watchtower? What was their goal? To use this key. That's convenient. The Watchtower key. That was the treasure sleeping within the Watchtower. Once found, the treasure would guide them on. How does a treasure sleep? Yeah, Sveta, that's a good question, isn't it? I don't understand either, but clearly we need to get to Warrior's Hill to see what's inside the watchtower. Then let's waste no more time. I see that you'll be the ones to watch over the world. So, once again, I don't know if this is necessary plot stuff, or if this is just an increasingly elaborate side quest, but I think we're going to go off back in that direction. There is one more thing I think that I wanted to do in that little cave with the playground rules. So we can go back in here to the Haroon channel, and if I go down this way, I think I'm gonna want to climb down these stairs, this ladder here, and I'm gonna have to take the long way around. Hang on a minute. It's this way. If I go past this other playground, what are these? Are those like big, like, person-sized gears or something? Anyway, what's past this? Okay. So I see that there's a rock blocking the water. There's a rock holding the water back. I don't know if that's gonna be something I'm gonna have to unleash, or how else might I get there? All right, let me look around outside a little bit. Actually, we've got an easier way to do this, which is going to be to use the retreat synergy to teleport us back to the entrance. I want to look around outside a little bit, and I didn't see. Yeah, on the map, I don't see any other entrances or anything. So I couldn't find any other ways around there. My suspicion is that possibly if I go, like, into the basement of this watchtower on Warrior's Hill, or something to that effect, I'll find a secret passage to down there, and I'll be able to do a little more exploring. But first, let's see. So I'm gonna explore the outer regions of Warrior's Hill before going into the tower. There is a Venus Genie up there, so I obviously am going to want to go and get up there. Let's see. You know what I just realized that this music reminds me of is Mimi's Mansion, Merly's Mansion from Super Paper Mario. Doesn't it? Anyway, so we seem to have some sort of circuitry going from the watchtower to these big glowing spots on the ground. I don't know what that's about, and it seems that, can I get behind there, climb up that tree? I can't get behind there and climb up that tree. Alright. Anything else? Any other trees I can climb? Not that lead anywhere, I don't think. Anyway, let's go inside, and if we go to Warrior's Hill, so this is going to be a wind-related dungeon. There are floating Zol cubes. And we're gonna go. All right, so there's a lot of branching path. Let's start with this one. If I come out this way, so we've got more of those like gear things, and I do see that there's some actual turning gears down here, which I think again is going to indicate to me the sorts of puzzles we're gonna have to solve here. All right. Interesting. Treasure chest. Alright, that is a cookie. By the way, speaking of cookies, is this, was Aeolia our last party member, or is there gonna be an 8th? I vaguely remember there being 8, I don't remember who it is. We do have two fire, two wind. Is there going to be one more Earth Adept? 2 water? We've got 2 of every other element. I don't know if I really want to start handing out the stat items yet. If I fall off... Okay, so I can't, like, fall into the abyss. I'm just going to automatically get off there. Let's see. So, can I climb back up? There is a tablet. What is this tablet going to tell me? I am kind of suspecting that, like, the reward for completing this, if it is an optional dungeon, is going to be, like, a summon or something like that. Just, it could be something else. It could just be like I don't know, an extra powerful genie or something like that. But I feel like this is a sort of, like, the place where a summon would be hiding. When the world is shattered, the watchtower will harness the sea's rage and reveal itself. Is that, like, right now. Alright, let's see. So these gears are stopped. If I were to go out this way, this wouldn't happen to, like, lead us into the Haroon Channel. Alright. Alright, perfect timing. I'm gonna go... I'd like to go and deal with this first. Because, I like the sense of completion that would come with figuring out the rest of this. So I'm glad to see my hunch was accurate. There seems to be a little bit more up there, so there may be yet more of the Haroon Channel, which we have not done anything with yet. If I were to go, use move on this thing, can I get through? There's a few things here. So there's gonna be some... who's got freeze? Cold Snap? I'm thinking that if I use Cold Snap, I can... no. If I use Cold Snap on these, I'll be able to form little hoppy pegs, and I'll be able to get to that rock that I can smash, with Rock Smash. So for example, if I stand here, Tyrell, do your thing. We'll see if anything happens to the water. It does. Okay. Where's that going? Oh, so this is actually part of the puzzle. That's gonna make the water wheel start turning. Alright. So this wasn't like... These two areas are connected. Very interesting. Alright, the puzzles are steadily getting more and more interesting. Let's see, can I get across there? Was there anything else I could do? Up here? So if I go back to the beginning of the Haroon Channel, I'll be able to jump across and get to the other side up here, and I'll be able to go into that little cave. I don't know, should I retreat? Should I go there now? Let's do that, hang on. If I don't do this now, it's just gonna bother me. So if I run over this way, I can now jump across, and we can now make it to in here. It's also completely possible that this is like exactly what I'm supposed to do. Like this is the next stage in solving the puzzles inside the watchtower. But okay, hello. We've got an icy tablet. What is this? That's different. I mean, the ruins aren't different, but the presentation is different. I got something. I can now summon Kotlaku. I have no idea how I'm supposed to pronounce that. So that's going to be 3 Mercury, 3 Jupiter. So definitely 6 Genie total. Definitely one of the more powerful ones. I am not at all disappointed. All right. That's definitely a worthy use of my time. I think I am going to have to use retreat yet again, though, to get out of here, because it is a somewhat long walk back to the beginning. And we have returned to Warriors Hill, and we can see where we have to go. There are still so many branches of this path that I have not explored yet, though. So I think this is going to keep me occupied for a while. If I start with, like, up here, was there anything else that I could do with this? I can't really... Oh, come on. Alright. I wanted to be quicker about that and jump over onto the other side, but... No, don't go there. I think I'm gonna have to be, like, really fast if I want to do that. I went this way the first time, right? What happens if I go this way? Is there gonna be just maybe a ladder back up to the top? Am I gonna get another chance to jump back on the elevator and try again? Seems that that's what we're doing here. So I'm just gonna hold my finger down on the button, and there we go. So, oh, you know what? I think this is just gonna be. Alright, that's gonna be the other side of that room. So the branching paths, a couple of the branches will go to the same place, which I had to check. So it's always worth checking these things, but. Alright, so this area feels a little bit smaller now. If I were to continue riding down, And if I were to go this way, so that was the tablet that told me that, like, things are going to start happening when the world is shrouded in darkness or whatever mystic sort of text was going to appear. Alright, so this door led me into the Haroon channel, and this door leads me onward. So, indeed, there really only is one path forward. It looks a lot bigger than it is. If I were to go up here, is this up by the top of the gears? It is. Alright. Let's see. How long do I want to make this video go for? There's going to be a lot less cut out. There's going to be a lot less cut out in this video than there was in... These gears aren't moving. In the last one. We are approaching a half an hour of real time in the video, and I'm guessing we've come out beneath the other gear that I saw. Yeah, one of the other gears anyway, because there are several. Alright, I'll do a little bit more puzzle solving. This looks like something that I can push down. Where's my stylus? I don't think I guess I need the stylus, because there's multiple directions that you can push this one. I can't climb down, can I? I can't drop down either. I think what I'm going to want to do is move it to where that in the middle of those pegs. Because that looks like there's something that the tall gear can drop onto. And when we have the tall gear, we'll be able to make this set of gears start turning. And for that, I can push this over here. I can push this over here. I was actually a little worried that it was going to detect the swiping in the wrong direction, but fortunately it seems that it was able to figure out. And now that's going to make this shaft start turning, and that's probably going to make the windmill up above blow the Zol cubes. Yeah, alright. I played enough of this game just to know the sorts of tricks that we've got up our sleeves here. That's going to create stairs. And that's also going to do something with this bit of circuitry. Okay. Interesting. I think that's going to allow me to get to the Venus Genie. Alright, so there's without a doubt more that you can do in here, because there's still more, like, gears and stuff that I don't think I've interacted with. But, I want the Venus Genie. And we can start by just, by teleporting back to the beginning. And I think... can I fit through here? Actually, I can't fit through there, can I? Alright, maybe I shouldn't have teleported back to the beginning. That might have been... Alright, yeah, teleporting back to the beginning definitely was a bit of a waste of time. So, instead, we can come out this way, and... alright, so that's gonna be how we get to that room. I was wondering that. Let's go upstairs, and that is going to... that's going to dump us out, I am sure, onto the overworld. Alright. Well, not the overworld, but the exterior of this dungeon anyway. And from there, let's go climb up the tree. Let's go jump off the tree, and we can make friends with the Venus Genie. Hello, Venus Genie. You want to make friends? You want to fight? Alright. We can do that. That's a fine way to end things off. I'm going to go and just use a bunch of synergy on your face to make this go a little faster, hopefully. Actually, probably, Venus would be weak to water, wouldn't it? And I don't actually have any water in my party. I've got Hail Prism. Alright, stay to use Hail Prism. Hopefully everyone else just hits hard enough that we're fine, even with, like, not very effective hits. Oh, you took super effective damage from lightning. That does not follow from Pokemon logic. Whatever, we'll use lightning on you then. Arid Scorch. That's going to be a neutral hit, and Nettle is going to be, I'm sure, a not very effective hit. Yeah. Still did a decent amount of damage. Alright, we'll just go and hit you with regular sword attacks now. Very nice, we filled the Venus Genie, we've gained another level, and I think, with that, what are you going to do? Chain. Alright, so Chain is going to... Earth's binding powers, Chain's attack holds its foe in place, and... Alright, so that's, I remember genie effects like that from the Lost Age. Is that like they immobilize you for a turn or something? Or they immobilize the target for a turn, rather? I think so. Anyway, so we started this video with a genie acquisition. I think we can also end this video with a genie acquisition. So, where would be a nice place to leave it? My name is Dragonite. This has been Golden Sun Dark Dawn. Next time, we're gonna go continue investigating the secrets of the Warrior's Hill, or whatever we call this. I hope you all enjoyed that. You should all go check out Wizarducks and the Lost Hat, which is one of the games that I like to work on when I'm not doing YouTube stuff. Link to the Steam page can be found down below. And I will see you all later.